A natural disaster turns into the perfect opportunity to renovate Iona University Softball Field. Following the aftermath of Hurricane Ida, the softball team makes new improvements that will last for years to come.
It was coming up on the end of its lifespan when we started talking about this probably about a year and a half ago. What expedited was the hurricane last year, had some pretty major impact. So we were able to kind of address it, and we were able to get through the season last spring. But it was coming to the end of its lifespan anyway. A turf, for the most part, you look at about 8 to 10 years, depending on the volume of use. And so for us, it was going to be in place anyway, a new turf. But certainly the hurricane kind of expedited those things.
The advantages of the renovation extend well beyond the playing field. Multiple divisions within athletics will benefit from the infrastructure, not just the team.
So we've got turf in the bullpens. We were able to turf the batting cage. And also, our athletic communications department does a terrific job. And one of the challenges with our old field was there was natural grass behind home plate. And so our production, running the game, all the different things that go into running a game was always impacted, particularly when we had inclement weather. So we were able to kind of put in this concrete behind home plate in the dugouts, which, again, some of those little things add up to bigger things in terms of our ability to use the field.
Now turning to Stephanie Reinhardt, who is the assistant coach on the softball team. She has experience playing turf, having played collegiately at Manhattan College.
I would say the major difference is adjusting to the speed of the game. Just because not all turf is made the same. We are now the third team or program in this conference that has a turf infield, and I can tell you that Canisius does not have the same turf that we have here, and Manhattan's is also different. So having that home field advantage, especially this first year of the turf field for this program, is going to be huge for us because every speed of the ball is different off the bat.
Another difference in turf she's experienced is that it has advantages when it comes to handling weather, making game day preparation and caring for the field much easier.
We are extremely privileged to have this field, and even getting a downpour the day before playing and still being able to play without having to bring in extra staff to help take care of the field, I think has been huge. And just knowing, being able to look at the forecast and being able to see rain up until, maybe even the hour before we play and know it's going to be okay. We're not going to have to push anything back, I think has been huge for us.
Emma Capuano is a junior utility on the softball team. Like her assistant coach, she knows the new field is one the team can depend on.
I was really excited because with turf comes consistency. So as our coach was talking about before, with weather and stuff, you don't have to worry about seeing if you need a tarp, seeing if practice is going to be canceled. If it rains, we can still be on the field. We can be on the field 99% of the time. So it keeps consistency for us as student athletes. We have a lot going on. We don't want to be up at 1 o'clock in the morning, have to check if the weather is going to be good in the morning. If we have to sleep in for practice, we have to wake up earlier. So it's definitely good to know what our schedule is going to be like and that this field's always going to be here.
Jamie Sheeran is a junior catcher on the softball team. And when it comes to the new turf, she's not thinking about the weather. The only thing on her mind is the competition.
I think it's going to be a change for other teams. I truly do. Like my coach probably mentioned, not many teams have turf, and that's to our advantage. And it's tougher to go from dirt to turf. And I think that's another advantage we have. We also know how the ball lands on the field and how it just feels to play on the field. So I think that's how we use it to our advantage, whether it's offensively or defensively.
Finally, Allie Taylor is a senior outfielder on the team. She welcomes the new turf differently than her teammates. After playing 3 years on the previous field, she's just itching to get started.
I love it. I think it looks awesome, especially if you can see all the way around, the bleachers, the dugouts. I think everything came together really, really nicely. We had a great fall out here, so we're just really excited for the spring.
At Iona University, Mauro Paxi, WYUR Sports.